to another episode of Life Covered, and I'm your host, Miss Bambis. Today we'll be talking about another interesting topic, autism. Autism spectrum disorder. It is a neurological difference that shapes the way some individuals see and perceive the world. And joining us today will be a mom whose child is on the spectrum. So can you please introduce yourself to the viewers, ma'am, and tell us how old is your daughter?
Hi, it's a pleasure to be here and
Thank you.
appreciate the opportunity. My name is Addie, and yes, I do have a child that is on the spectrum, and I know it's gonna be a good, an educational conversation or discussion. Yeah.
All right. So I know that it is not easy, especially as an African parent, to talk about a topic like this. It is very, very sensitive. And so I appreciate the fact that you will here on this platform to share your story with the world and see how we can be of what word can we use? It can be of use to other African parents, in quotes, that have children that face the same situation. All right. So, how old was your child when you noticed that she was different?
So basically, I would say about 18 months, thereabout, yeah, because 1 year old you cannot really tell, but there's just some expectation from like 18 months that you would expect, but whenever I wasn't really noticing that, I had to just start asking questions and just get some kind of resolution with that.
All right. And finally, when or how old was she when you finally decided to go and get a diagnosis and find out what is actually going on?
So about that 18 months, like I said, I started asking questions, but when it comes to like the diagnostic itself, I'll say about 2.5 years. Yeah, the 2.5 years.
So
Thereabouts.
it took you that long
Yes,
to
it
finally
did.
accept that it is
Yes,
time
yes,
for me to find out what is actually going with my daughter. So
yes.
how did this diagnosis finally affect you and your spouse? How did it affect your life as a wife, as a mom?
So, topics like this, it's really emotional,
I get it.
and it's something we don't really want to talk about. Especially we African parents, we want to, just kind of like hide it. I would put it out there like that, but like I said, 18 months, I noticed, at 18 months, you should be saying stuff like maybe "mama." I know kids grow differently, but there's just some expectation, the eye contact, were not there that much, and um, it's it's been rough, to be honest. I would say that part of what has been helping me is just getting help for her. So I won't say it really affected my home. It did not, but it's just made the journey kind of stronger, made me stronger and a better mom.
All right. So I know we're in a country where the system is placed in such a way that it can help kids that are under the spectrum, that are in the spectrum. So what of these activities, what activities have you put in place that have helped her develop her routine?
So one of the activity that I would say has helped is asking for help. I would still keep saying that doing therapy. Therapy, it's again African parents, we don't want sorry, not we, but yeah, majority of us don't want to do therapy for our kids. And yes, in the United States, it's a really big advantage for us compared to other, back in our
Back home,
home
being
we
in
don't have
Africa.
those resources and all that, but this is a really good advantage for us to utilize, and just getting our kids there wherever those ones that is on the spectrum. So that has really been helpful for me to like pull her into therapy, doing therapy daily, and just asking for that help that you need for the child to be a better person, because being on the spectrum is not for a long time. It's
Right.
not a lifetime. It's not a disease. It's not something that is, totally wrong. Let's put it that way. Kids are brought up different way.
That's right.
And it's just, not being able to function according to their age sometimes, but just allowing them to do the therapy, allowing them to, be sometimes around with their peers. It's really helpful. It helps them come out of it and, just become better.
All right. So you said she was about 2.5 when you finally
The
decided to get
diagnosis, yeah.
that diagnosis. So how old is she now?
She's 4 year old right now.
So 2.5, 4 years. So using the system that we have now to help her with her routine, help her develop the way you want her and the way you're expecting, how much positive change has that gotten you now that she's 4 years old?
So yes, the therapy has really been helpful. And right now there are a lot of things that she couldn't do before. And it's not me just being noticing this. The people around me, families, friends, they see the progress. They hear, this is that. Oh, this child wasn't doing this before. The child is doing that. It's just being able to accept it, and that is the thing.
Notice that there's a huge change.
Yes, people notice that there's changes, with the action, the behavior, whatever, speech. People notice, and that is when I knew that, okay, whatever I'm doing, it's really, I'm proud of myself.
That's right.
And the decision that I'm doing for my child is helping. That is what I'll say.
Okay, so now you took this decision. You're happy you made the decision, right?
Yes.
So how has this decision that you finally took, this step you finally took for your daughter, how has it changed your mindset about autism?
So the way I see it is just
so like before you accepted it and now.
Yes.
So how has that idea changed?
So the way I see it is that it's just I see it as it's a process. It's just a timing thing. It's not a forever thing. So the good thing is just accepting it early. Just, I know it took me a minute, or it took me, not really, it didn't take me too much to accept it. Like I said, even while she was 18 months old, I already started therapy with her.
Okay.
But just, it wasn't an intense therapy. But it was just like a basic, just like once in a week or twice in a week therapy. But being able to put that intense therapy for, which could be like every day, really has helped. And I would say being on the spectrum is not, it's just a time. It's just it's not forever process. It's not. They still come out of it and still be that great person, that great child that you expect from them.
All right. So emotionally, how are you feeling, like on a daily? Has this taken a toll on you? Has it been positive, negative, fluctuations along the way? I mean, how are you feeling? How do you balance your self-care, your emotions, with all of this that is happening?
Oh, that balancing, it's really tough. To be honest, it's really tough. Like, the balancing is still not there. But it's better than what it used to be. That is it. Like, even for a child that is not on a spectrum, it's still difficult. It's still challenging to get a balance. Now, talking about the child that, okay, you have to feed yourself, or the child that you have to virtually try to imagine what they want at that particular time, because they cannot say it. And now you as a mom is trying to just imagine, okay, do you want water now? You want, crackers right now? Because you can never know. But the balancing, like I said, it's still not 100% there. But I would say that it's more than 70%.
So every day
it gets better. So there's still no balance, but it just gets better. You just see the progress in this kid. So that is the biggest, I'll say that is part of the just being accomplished, that the time you're giving for this child to be on the, because it kind of, you have to also change your own routine for
Right.
parenting. You have to, you're supposed to work but you're not working, or you're supposed to do this at the moment, or even if you have another child, you're supposed to be taking care, but you cannot, because you have one that you have to give a lot of your time to. So it just kind of rough a little bit, but so far I would say, like I said, it's still better than the way
It was in the
it was from
beginning.
the beginning.
All right. So now I'm going to talk about extended family. So when you finally decided that, okay, I'm ready to take this step to know what's going on, did you face any backlash or stigma from your family or friends, when you decided to take her for the diagnosis, and when you accepted it fully, was there any form of backlash or people questioning you, where we're coming from? Did they
Yeah.
question you, why are you taking her there, there's nothing wrong with her?
Um,
Did you get people saying this kind of things to you, that, oh no, just leave it, or just pray?
yeah. Yes, a lot. For example, yes, like you said, back in our country, we believe that, hey, discipline solves a lot of problem for kids.
Exactly.
And then you would hear some people telling you from your country or from back home, like, hey, just come home, bring these kids to Nigeria, just give them 5 months, they're okay. But the thing is, we forget that it's different system. These kids are brought up different way, from different system. So you taking them, sometimes it works, sometimes it's not. It doesn't really work, right? Sometimes it just make the whole, like, everything get worse, because now they're already imagining in their head, and now you take them to somewhere that they're like, okay, what did I do wrong? Stuff like that.
Yeah.
But and then back here in the States, I would say not much of a stigma. That yes, some friends that already know that, okay, okay, the child is that. They just observe and want to see that, oh, is he getting better? They don't say much. They don't, of course, they don't have right to say anything,
That's
because
right.
this is in the States.
Right.
But where you would know that, or they notice something, is when, now I say, whenever I go out with her or with my child, they see a progress and be like, oh, okay. Then I got to find out that, okay, they notice it, but
they
George
just
did
didn't
not
say
say
anything.
anything about it. Right. So now the progress is going, or is coming out, and they like, okay, how is she talking now? Exactly. So that's where But back in our country, they were like, okay, just come over, just bring them here, stuff like that. But
I
it
understand.
doesn't
I
work.
completely
It doesn't.
understand
Let's
that.
just take it.
So, I mean, for your daughter now, have you now gotten to understand her better? Attend to her needs better? Has she found her stable routine? You guys more comfortable now? Things have become a lighter burden. I mean, is she getting better and better, just the way you expect?
Yeah, 100%, like 100%. Now she knows that what is expected. She knows she knows her schedule. She knows, like, things, that what she's going to school right now. Oh, mommy wants me to eat, this, that. Or she knows a lot of our stuff compared to how she was before. So I would say it's a big progress, a lot of progress so far. Like, both in school, they get that progress, recommendations. A lot of parents too that see that into that the same challenges. They see, oh, what did you do? So it's 100% better than it was before now. But then again, it's been a journey. It's been a journey.
So, does she like particular meals other than other meals? So how does it work at home?
So one thing that comes with this, kids on the spectrum, is that most of them, or majority of them, they just eat a particular food. They don't eat varieties of food. They eat just one particular food. Like, you give them something else, it's like no, 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 no. So like, yeah, for my daughter, she loves fries so much that she can
So
eat
you
fries
stock
all
up for
day.
fries. You
Yeah, so
stock
my
up the
food,
fridge. Fries, fries, fries.
my fridge is filled up with fries. At the point when we started, I'm like, okay, I cannot be buying this every day, so I have to make it for her every day myself at home. So because that's the most she eat, right? So that is it. So we just have to give
But
exactly
she's
what they
good
want.
with it.
Oh yeah, growing, that's it. And you trying to make them eat something else that they don't. It's just like you bringing more behavior out that you don't want.
So it's harder.
It's harder.
What advice are you going to give to other parents, be it here in the States or back home in Africa, most especially, that have kids that are facing the same thing, just as yours, or the same condition, for a lack of a better word?
Um, I would say my biggest advice would be accepting it. Just accepting the fact that your child is not doing what expected at their age. Kids grow differently, yes, but just accepting it. Because for parents, especially we African, we want to deny it. We don't want to, just say it out. It took my husband a minute to be able to accept it. But the good thing is that I accepted it early as a mom, and I was able to look out for solution. Look out
And you
for,
were able to make him understand as
yes.
well
So
that you
that,
have to do something.
exactly. So just accept it, and it's only gonna make you like, understand the child better and find help. Yes, I know it's hard for people back in our country to get therapy. Like, it's easy for us here in the state, but still pray even while you're trying to look for
Very
help,
important.
because God has the utmost healings for us. But while you're praying, still
Do the work.
do the work. Give the time. Listen to the child. The
It's
child
like
cannot
saying
talk,
that
but
faith
listen.
without action is futile.
Yes. So just ask for, accept it. That is one. And then looking for help is another thing. And even if there's a back in our country that there is no, like I said, there's no therapy
There's no
there,
good system
there should
for
still
this.
be, yeah, there's no good system for it. There should still be like some schools that might accept, and they will be able to give that time for the child.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much, ma'am, for the advice. I mean, I'm sure that most of the parents out there that are facing the same situation will be able to learn and take this advice, hopefully, and hopefully they be able to find solution, if they notice that their sons or daughters are going through the same thing, and take action so that they can make their children better and be able to face the society better and stronger, just the way they pray and hope for. So thank you guys for watching this wonderful episode with Mrs. Ade next to me. She's been so brave today. So thumbs up for her.
Yeah.
All right, she's been so brave. It's not been a very easy topic to talk about because most parents don't want to put it out there or can't put it out there, either one. So she accepted to be here just to be able to help somebody out there as well. So thank you guys for coming into my platform. Thank you guys for watching, and see you on another episode of Live Covered. Bye bye. Thank you for watching, and if you are new to my channel or my podcast, please like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, God bless.